Hi, Singles Collective, and welcome back, Pisces. Whether you are a Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or however Pisces may show up on your astrological natal chart, then these messages are for you. And today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on why you may be single. So, potential reasons, obstacles, challenges that may be present in your love life. But before I begin, my name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you're interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box and click on that credentials link. If you would like to follow me on my social media platforms, just take a look underneath my banner. And there you will find my social media platforms. And I am only part of the social media platforms that are underneath my banner. Okay. Now, for those of you, oh, my voice cracked. For those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to our channel. I greatly appreciate it. I do see that our Lexa Tarot community is, of course, expanding, it's growing, and that is thanks to you. Okay, so keep showing me those thumbs up, show YouTube, show me that you are really interested and in these messages so that I can continue to do them for you, and also so that others can share in these free channeled messages as well. And if you do know people in your social circle, feel free to share my YouTube channel link, okay? All right, so Pisces, we're gonna take a look here at potential reasons why you're single. Okay, we can probably take a look here at also some blockages, obstacles. Let's take a look here. Why is Pisces single? Why is Pisces single? Oh, okay. You saw two cards just pop out of the deck there for you. Very, very important here. Both start with C's, by the way. You have compassion. Okay, compassion. And you also have here courtesy. All right. So you might be saying to yourself, well, that sounds like positive. Those sound like positive qualities, and that they are. Okay, Pisces, I mean, it's these two cards are high vibrational cards, right? They're thoughtful, they're sweet, they're nice, they're friendly, they're compassionate. They have that nurturing factor that you inherently possess here, Pisces, okay? Now, that good nature is good, it's positive, it's beautiful. However, that can attract people that maybe gaslighters, maybe narcissists, maybe people that have their own motives and agenda. And so that, before I even talk about these two individually, let me just tell you collectively as an energy here, how it's coming through. Your good nature, your ability to sense, whether that's through your six senses, just being an empath, being a caring, nurturing person, you're able to sense people's needs, wants, desires, how you can help them. You can tell when someone's not at the right place, whether that's emotionally, mentally, or energetically, right? And those are beautiful qualities, Pisces. And I say this truly because I am also a Pisces, okay? I'm a Pisces moon, okay? I'm a Taurus sun, but I'm a Pisces moon. So I can definitely, you know, we share that commonality, all right? Even if my Taurus is my sun sign. Um, there's a sense of empathy and kindness and empathic energy that you automatically connect to with other people, okay? And that is a beautiful plus. However, that type of beautiful energy can also attract people that need light in their life. And what do I mean by they may need light in their life is that they may see you and use those beautiful qualities about your nature, your ability to connect and care and love and give to their own advantage. So that's what I'm definitely getting here in regards to this card of compassion. This person is carrying someone here because there's a sense here that this person isn't able to either do it on their own or they're having difficulty. And this is symbolic here. It's like Pisces, you're able to carry other people through their situations, circumstances, and challenges in their life. But here's the thing, you may be people pleasing and you may be overextending. And so, people pleasing and overextension of your kindness may be misconstrued in the eyes of people who aren't as highly vibrational as you, who aren't as compassionate as you, who aren't as empathetic as you, and use it to their own motive and advantage. And so that is something that needs to be kind of taken a look at here closely in your life, Pisces, and you need to kind of figure out, where does this overextension, this overextending happen? Why is it happening? Why is this people pleasing energy tend to just overwhelm you, right? And not let you see when you are being, you know, when you have energy vampires around you, when you have people who are only around you or in a relationship with you because of what you are giving, what they are getting from you, right? And so this is talking about that dynamic. There's a balance that may be off balance here when you are in this energy of overextending, not having a safe boundary around you in order to filter and observe and assess who may be going what they're going through, because that could be their karma. There could be the lessons, right? You may want to make things easy for people that you care about and that you love. And sometimes here, Pisces, it's important to understand that yes, you are thoughtful, yes, you are polite, yes, you have good manners, and yes, you have those positive qualities, but there's also people here that may be ungrateful for the beautiful things that you're able to share and nurture and be compassionate about. So, this is about regulating your boundaries. This is about strengthening your boundaries, not allowing just anyone with any type of intentions to, to become this parasitic drain on you. Okay. And so for some of you, you may be saying, well, gee, that sounds familiar. That may be a pattern here for you, right? That you may do, and then you may just, you know, a role that you is just easy for you to do, right? Because it's of your nature. You have a good nature, you have a good heart. But what happens here is that anything that is not in moderation becomes in excess, okay, and becomes off balance. And what happens then here is that you end up with people who are unappreciative, who suck your beautiful, empathic, kind, thoughtful, positive energy, okay, and they leave you drained, okay. So let's take a look at what else is coming through here for you. Three witchy sisters, the power of three, okay? So, Pisces, this is coming across as some of you saying to yourself, well, that sounds familiar, right? What I just channeled, the messages I just channeled for you. This has been happening consistently in your life in some way, shape, or form. You give your art, you feel uncomfortable when someone gives to you. You are there for other people in your connections. However, you feel uncomfortable when someone does the same with you. And this may be a pattern that has been going on over and over again in your life. And this is talking about here, Pisces, that if and when people are being kind to you, polite to you, helpful to you, extend to you, it's okay to accept that love and kindness in return. So for some of you, there's a sense here of you closing your eyes, you rejecting in some way, shape, or form the kindness or when someone treats you well. It's like you start feeling uncomfortable or you start like you're not used to it, is how this is coming across. And so, because you're used to being the giver, the caregiver here, the person who is making sure everyone's okay, making sure that um, you are filling someone else's cup. But Pisces, this is bringing to your awareness that it's important for you to start taking a look at how people are filling your cup, and that it's not selfish of you to allow people to take care of you. You know, there needs to be an equal give and take. And for some of you, that hasn't been the case. And so then you get caught up in relationships or in connections where you create and breed the type of energy that you are being exposed by not allowing the equal give and take to take place in those connections. Okay. Let's take a look here at what else is coming through for you. Why is Pisces single? Passion, intense chemistry, sparks, having fun, equal interest, burning desire. Okay, so I feel here that some of you allow your passion and the chemistry and the sparks and the happy go lucky feeling of a relationship to guide the rest of the relationship. And it doesn't allow you to take full inventory of the pros and the cons of what's going on within your connection. And so there needs to be an equal balance here. Equality is key in order for this beautiful dynamic of who you are and what you give to those connections are also being reciprocated on your end. And some of you may get swept off your feet by the romanticism of love and feeling and thinking that the only way to show love is by overextending yourself, by self-sacrificing, by not having boundaries, right? And so what happens here is that this then becomes a pattern of behavior, a pattern where it on the onset may seem very beautiful and positive, but with the lack of moderation, it doesn't allow you, or the lack of moderation here doesn't allow you to place the boundaries that are needed in order for there to be an equal give and take. Okay, so a lot of you here, this is talking about this energy of being aware of those dynamics and healing the part of you here, Pisces, that is holding you back from being the receiver of unconditional love. Okay, why is it so complicated, difficult, or challenging for you to be accepting when you are being treated in a kind and loving way? Why are you, or you may be pushing people away here that do come with good intentions, but you may not feel comfortable in receiving that in return. Okay, so there are two dynamics here: the person that spots you for being a great, awesome person and just becomes an energy vampire and just takes, and some of you meeting a person that sees and honors this beautiful quality and wants to give from their cup to yours, wants to pour into you, but there's the sense of rejecting that type of energy or pushing it back, um, and not being open to it. Okay. Let's see how you can overcome these energies here. You have here communication. Communication is key, and respecting here yourself. And you also have soul connection. Okay. What do I mean by respecting yourself? Um, and I mean this with all the positivity. Okay. So you know, this is not about being negative or anything. This is about self respect. And this is about you realizing the themes and the information that I just channeled in this section over here and become aware of why certain things here have been complicated in your love life. What are some things that you need to change in order to be an abundant receiver of the beautiful gifts that you give to others, or the unconditional love you give to others? And that dynamic, that reciprocal exchanging of gifts, and I'm not talking about tangible gifts, I'm talking about the exchanging gifts of unconditional love, are needed in order for you to allow yourself to connect on a soul to soul connection that is equal. What do I mean by equal? I mean that you are giving as much as you are receiving, that you are pouring as much as you are being poured into, that there is a level of comfortability in the exchange of that beautiful energy, of that unconditional love. There is a receiver and a giver, but as long as both people are in that constant level of positivity and they're rotating that intention towards one another and equally accepting of it, okay, then you will feel like you are deserving, because here there may be some self-worth issues here, Pisces, that need to be taken a look at. When you know that you deserve and you know that you are worthy of love, accepting unconditional love is going to be easier. Accepting how a person demonstrates their love language to you will be more, uh, you'll be more open to that, right? The more that you believe that, yes, you are worthy and you are deserving and you are a person who should be respected, but that you are respecting yourself as well. Like, respecting yourself means knowing that when it's not an equal situation here, that you need to hold back, that you need to reel it in. Because if not, it becomes a one sided type of relationship. And so, this is saying, with respect, you need to take a look here at how you are designing or strengthening your boundaries when it comes to that type of exchange that may not be happening here within the connection. That it's okay for you to speak up and say, hey, I am noticing that, fill in the blank. And some of you may not even say anything about it. You're just so used to getting into this giver mode, giver mode, giver mode, that you overlook your need, or your turn, I should say, of having your cup filled. And when there is an awareness of self worth and self respect, then it's easier for us to take a look at how we can strengthen those boundaries and understand that placing those boundaries and not being so open and giving can actually um, allow yourself to see the way someone is going to pour into you. Okay. So let's see how else is this showing up for you here in regards to, whoa, did you just see that? Flew right across. What does it say here? The one who hopes. Love, hope, and relationships. For some of you, you may be yearning, desiring. Maybe you've even given up on love. Okay. And this card here's energy is all about someone who some of you may think, you know what? No one is out there that can pour into me the way I pour into them. I don't feel like there's someone out there that could value what I have to offer. I don't feel that someone out there can understand me the way I need to be understood. And here's the thing, Pisces. In order for others to understand you better, you need to understand yourself the best. And that may mean taking a look here at some self worth issues that you may be overlooking and are not allowing you to see the imbalance of how you are overpouring in relationships and overextending yourself in situations where it should be equal. See, equal interest. There should be an equal interest in pouring in each other's cup. Okay. Um, let's take a look here at what else is coming through. The one who hopes is also some of you here have this desire. You hope and pray and wonder, like I really want to attract um a soulful connection, someone that I am truly compatible with. And this is saying here there's a bridge to be crossed here within yourself. And what I mean by that is you really need to reflect on where your you know where the self-worth issues for some of you are coming from. Where is the ability to just be so caught up in the romance of a connection and not see it fully in the pros and cons of the connections that you are a part of. Look at that. You have the 10 of cups here. Beautiful energy. I know it came in upside down, but I had this upside down, so I just turned it. So 10 of cups here. There may be a reason why I picked that up upside down by mistake here. So sign, symbol, synchronicities. I'm going to talk about the 10 of cups in two ways, okay? Because I mean, even though I had the deck upside down and this is how it felt, but that's fine. Listen carefully. I'm going to talk about it in two ways because there could be two dynamics here, and that may be the reason why that happened. So, number one, there could be here in your past or recent past, and I'm not talking about just your connections. I'm talking about just maybe something in your childhood or in your early years where there was here in the family sector, because the 10 of Cups has a family type of setting in the traditional deck and also in this contemporary deck. So, you may see this right side up, but I'm seeing it upside down, okay? And so this could be telling me that there could have been some family dynamics here early on in your life here, Pisces, that may have created that sense of instability. That the reason why you may feel that you need to give and protect others is because there could have been here a lack of that feeling that stable self-worth within your childhood or throughout your childhood. Okay, that could be one of the many reasons. Others of you may have been in connections in the past or recent past where people were making you feel like you were the problem, that you didn't understand, that you didn't get it. Okay, so some of you were gaslit, some of you were connected here with narcissists. And let me tell you, narcissists and people who gaslight love this beautiful Piscean energy because they are able to just continue to take without being held accountable. Okay. So this is talking about that type of either emotional or energetic instability in the home front or in the family sector, whether you were when you were a child or in relationships here that have been, again, there's been an instability there. You also have here happy families, and I feel that that's what you're wishing, hoping, and wanting to pull into your direction. You're desiring the happy family. You're desiring to be in connections where it is that soul to soul connection. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because cups energy is all about water, it's all about the yin energy. So it's all about the emotions of it. And that may be the reason here that this may be here. Yes, emotions are beautiful. Yes, the romantic side, the loving, the all of the emotions are important. But you need to make sure that you're not being swept and carried away just by your emotions, that you need to have a leveled type of energy and say to yourself, yes, the emotions are important. The love that I'm giving and the love that I'm getting is important. However, also be able to see, how is that being dispersed here in the relationship? Am I overgiving? Am I being made to feel less than? And the more a person gaslights a person who is empathic, the more the person who is empathic, who's kind, who has unconditional love, feels psychologically that they need to continue to pour into this person who's a narcissist or a gaslighter. And then that's why and again, that may happen because of a lack of a stronger boundary, of a healthier boundary. And saying no is not being selfish. To those people who are you just taking, and saying yes is not a horrible thing to someone who's trying to pour into you and trying to show love to you, which is the reason why this 10 of cups may have been in two directions. There could be some of you that are pushing away the love, and some of you who are overextending in the love, and there's an unequal balance. Pisces, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you soon.